Oops, sorry about starting the recording late. This is Haiku playing some Historic Pauper versus Renoir. He's testing out the Treasure Cruise deck, so he just went to start. Level 1 is Mono Red Treasure Cruise. I think any Treasure Cruise deck is just going to be broken. I think this is pretty much the only deck that can maybe compete. That's a big if too. Okay. Well, Inspector eats up his burn spell, potentially. I think it's reasonable. I kind of want to save my burn for the repeatable damage creatures. So if he wants to use a burn spell to get damage in with Epicure, I'm fine with that. Ooh. Having to cycle that. Okay. Alright, so what am I going to go do this turn? I like the idea of Thraben bound Skyfisher. I think I'll do that. No, I'm second guessing myself. The same thing, I think. It's I guess. Okay, he shouldn't burn in response. Okay. I guess. Okay, so that's gonna die by the torch, I think. With Synth and Tithing Blade in hand, I think Skyfisher is reasonable. Then black, so red, white, or black, white. Did not realize I would probably chosen red there. Okay. So I think that's fine. So yeah, so he's used 3 damage to get 1 damage in. Ooh. This is gonna come back to haunt me? Nope. Okay. Still haunts me a little bit. Oh man, that should have been a red, and I would have tapped that. Oh man. I mean, I could Skyfisher bounce in. Thraben Inspector is a reasonable play as well, or I can just Tithing Blade. I like doing this to try to spike a land drop off the top. Yeah. I just need to hit my land drops, so I think it's fine. Wow, no land drops still. Why is it tapping my red? Start here again. Okay. Again, I should have attacked with my Skyfisher first. See if I can bait out Burn Spell going to Skyfisher instead of face. Yep. Okay, so red and white. Okay, 9 life. Okay, so he's gonna have Treasure Cruise next turn. So if I draw a Skyfisher, I can bounce Bog and play it again. Wow. That was a good draw. So I don't really want to do this. So yeah, so I think I'm just Inspector. So I think it's Impulse Inspector Skyfisher. Sweet. That drawing 2 life is also pretty clutch. Alright, so he's going to throw 1 thing in the yard, and then, so if he draws more burn, he could potentially keep playing it. Alright, I think I'm safe, unless he draws 2. Oof. Okay. So this gained life, and then how else can I augment it? If I draw another Skyfisher, bounce it, but that I couldn't play it again. Okay, let's see if I can live. 2 cards. Oop, that looks like it. There's nothing way for me to gain life instant speed. Okay. So I want to scry, so I think, let's see. Do I have anything in the yard? I do. Surprised he didn't cycle this. I mean, let's see, what can he is it literally Treasure Cruise in his hand? Is that the last card? But then, no, he didn't have the blood before. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what I can sack. I think I just want to draw toward Mogis. Mogis. Give me the Mogis. That's a good way to draw toward Mogis. Okay, sweet. Can't quite play it this turn. He doesn't know that though. Nothing else gains me life. Can I draw more? I have him dead on board anyways, so I just need to draw. So what's the most efficient way to draw? I could torch my A-Dawnbringer Cleric and see if I can draw more. If I torch and I hit something with synth, yeah. So do that. Dang. Okay. So these are equivalent. So I could play that and just draw again. I guess I draw with the Wellspring. Okay. We're just checking that I could play it next turn as well. Sure, let's do that. I guess it might have been better. Wow. So digging paid off. Found the card that might get me out of this, might not. It just reduces his outs a little bit. So yeah, so I think he should have dumped the treasure cruise. Let's see. Does he have enough to play it now? No. Yeah. Ooh. That's that's crazy annoying how you have to warp your gameplay against a burn deck with treasure cruise in it. Yeah, so end of turn, because there was going to be no way for him to play the treasure cruise the next turn, so he should have dumped the treasure cruise with the blood and hoped to draw a different burn spell. And he should have done it main phase. Alright, this is a mulligan. I don't know why I was taking so long to decide. Oof! Okay, so this is red, so I'd put it on red-black and you'd get that, and then I'd be stuck. Mulligan. Wow, just one land, eh? And now I have only the white one. So but now I have plenty of reds, so let's go ahead and keep 5. Let's dump the Tithing Blade. And then between Torch and Voltage Surge. So white red, play my Inspector, and then Synth to either draw lands or to clear non-lands off the top of my deck. This is a good draw, but not right now, it's not. Okay, please land. Okay, so... Ah, shit. Dang it. I wanted to put a stop so I could destroy it on my upkeep. Because I would have bottomed the Kor Skyfisher and I would have drawn... It's a tap land. This is going to be horrible. Okay. Yeah, I still think I needed land to win this game. I guess I could have attacked and then see if he blocked. And then I might have been able to keep my... But I still wanted to scry effect, so... I was going to sack it no matter what. At least he's stalled on lands, too. Please. Give me a land, give me a land, give me a land, land. Alright, there's a land. It's another white land. Do I just synth right now? I think so. There's nothing really that I'm waiting for. Sweet. Wow, I drew all my white lands. That sucks. Okay, stay back. He's only got 1 card engraved. 2 cards engraved now, and he has got his blue. Got a life gain. I could bounce it and gain a little bit more life. So maybe I should have kept more removal spells. Maybe maybe just one synth was enough, and then I could have kept the other stuff. So if I hit a red spell, I can't play it that turn. I'm gonna lose like pretty much no matter what here. I needed to hit double red, so maybe I should have put this one on red too. So I just have red, white, red, white. No, that doesn't seem right. Wow, am I really gonna waste the mana on a game that I? I think I do. The only card on top that I guess there's a couple. There's like Okiba Reckoner, there's lands. So it might be worth it to synth. I'm not going to use the mana anyways. I think it's okay. Sweet. Okay, so now red, and then I'm going to have plenty of black next turn. I'm going to have 2 black. I guess I'll get another black just in case. Okay. Yeah. So Skyfisher bounce synth, or maybe it's Skyfisher downs Reckoner Raid. How dead am I? Or maybe I'm just dead this turn. So I think I have to clear the... Well, that feels better. So I can keep black, red up off the synth. So I can get another Reckoner Raid down. Or I could just bounce, replay Reckoner Raid this turn. So the reason why I like the synth is I can get the Thermal Alchemist off the board potentially. 4. Oh god, I get it off the board, he's just gonna synth, or he's gonna bring it back. How likely is it for me to be able to beat it? So I'm at 5, a virtual 5 life. Other thing I could do is just Skyfisher bounce synth. Let's try to hit it. Oh, what? It doesn't give me any more time? Well, that stinks. Okay, well, that was the game. Dang, that's a shitty way to end. I don't know if he just passed because he didn't have anything or because he was trying to be nice to me. Okay. Anyway, so back to my original plan, which was bounce synth. Hopefully you understand that I'm not trying to cheat. I was just taking a really long time to figure out my plan here. Okay, so there. Okay. I think it got a little wonky because he was trying to be nice to me for passing the turn. So we each had like an extra card in hand. Yeah, he killed me anyways though. So 1 life. And with any instant or sorcery, he wins the game. Nice. Alright. funkiness there at the end, but I think he was going to beat me no matter what. We're just in the holding pattern there. Oh, I won the first game? What? Totally did not realize, but at least we get to play a third. Okay. This card is good. This card is not so good. Just way too many lands. Wow, from way too many to not enough. Oh, man. It's just, I'm not likely to win with that hand, even if I do draw lands, okay? And then I'm still now getting stuck with the white duel. Such shit. So Reckoner Raid is just so good, though. I think I just have to dump 2 of these removal spells. And just hope my red spells get me there. Land, 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 land! Sweet. Although, again, I'm hitting all these white lands where I need to hit that. I'm not going to complain, though. Finally hit my second land drop. Okay. Oh, man, that bites. I think I got to remove that one. It's going to represent, let's see, 1, 2, maybe 3 damage next turn. Not too bad. I think I can impulse. Oh my god, what the hell is up with these lands? I just think I need to put it on black now. It's Heath. It's really wanting to screw me over here. Okay, so it's only 1 extra damage by delaying. Okay. All right, so I can Voltage Surge and get Synth. Damn. Am I really gonna have to sacrifice Skyfisher? Wow, that really bites. But yeah. I don't think I can play the Skyfisher. See, I guess I could Reckon a Raid after the Skyfisher. Do I have to be greedy with this hand? I don't think I do. I have 2 Reckoner Raids. I'm at 17 still. Surprised he sacked that one rather than the Alchemist. Okay, so sack this. Oh man, I would have hit a land too. Well, at this point, land is no good. I guess it was okay, but I think I just need gas. Hit a land anyways. Let's do this first. If I hit a red spell, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Black, red. Finally a non-white producing land. The gods have shined on me. Alright, so he's setting up for a treasure cruise that will end the game. I wish I was more fighting his deck rather than fighting my own deck. This is just a little bit unfortunate. Another white producing land. Treasure Cruise. Interesting, he doesn't have Treasure Cruise in his hand. Or I guess he's just waiting for the very end to cast it. Alright. Bottom of all these random removal spells for draw spells, not lands. Wow. So I went from like a, what was it, 5-land hand to a 1-land hand, and now I went from 1-land hand to just flooding out. That is unfortunate. Like, so how many have I gone through already? So I skipped over that one. I've gone through 1 impulse and 1 surge, so I have 10 cards still. And I keep trying to land. Oh man. This is gonna be not to be. I think it will be a justified loss, although it's things that I haven't really been able to show off the actual deck. At least if I drew lands, you know, if I drew Bojuka Bog at least, you know, keep his Treasure Cruise in check. But no. He's going to be able to Treasure Cruise and still be able to cast more spells after Treasure Cruise. Wow. He's shocking my things? That is surprising. I mean, I guess with Treasure Cruise, he doesn't really need to. Wow. I don't think I can hold it. I think I have to attack with my captain. Skyfisher it back. Again, if I had Bojuka Bog, you know, that could have been reasonable. I don't think it was viable not to play it out. Okay, at least I have the mana to flip since I drew so many lands. But now my Omen is dead. I feel like that's going to be the next card I draw. The way that this game has gone. I don't know. I mean, if he doesn't draw Treasure Cruise, I might actually win. I guess he doesn't have it. But I feel like he should just be cycling all these for Treasure Cruise. It's so much better than any other card that he could potentially draw. Yeah, I mean, even that, like, draw 3 compared to that, like, I would be cycling that and trying to draw Treasure Cruise, yeah. The fact that he's only drawn 3 lands also is kind of salty. Alright, so he's going to try to draw into the Treasure Cruise before my thing can win. Okay, so this exile doesn't do anything, so I just gain life. I feel like this is just extremely, extremely bad luck. Okay, let's see. Okay, does he finally draw Treasure Cruise? Wow, he didn't. just drawing infinite lands. At this point, I just gotta try to finish the game before he gets Treasure Cruise down. Okay, does he draw Treasure Cruise? Okay, he drew it finally. Alright, so he's gonna put me to 9 and then another 3 damage. So I'll be at 6. And he'll be at 2 life. I think I still lose that race. Wow, that stinks. Oh, it's a tap land. Okay. There's no reason not to attack. He should totally attack. Yeah, whatever. This is insane how much land I have drawn. Wow, and I've drawn so much land, but it's still not quite enough to flip the blade. That bites. One off. So I drew so much land, but still one off from flipping blade. Okay. So I don't think that does it. Let's see. Skewer. That's 4. So if he had, I think he played a land this turn, so I think he's dead. Yep. Dead Zos. Oh wait, not Dead Zos. Oh no. Okay, so I stay back then. And do I flip this one too? There's nothing to flip it on. So I would exile a blocker. So then he could potentially get in for 1 with his Kessid Flame Breather. I don't think he has any life gain. I guess there's no point in bluffing that. So does he potentially have life gain in his deck? So then I would just sacrifice a creature. So this creature's not getting through anyways. The 1/4. Well, this game was lost because I drew infinite lands. He drew. I mean, I guess he sacked some of his lands, and he filtered some of them, but still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang. Oh, GG's. Treasure Cruise into death. So he just has to Treasure Cruise into a Skewer. Seven. Skewer does 5. Yep. Dead Zos. Oh, what the heck? He drew lands? Well, GG's. He just flooded. Wow. I feel unlucky and lucky at the same time. That was such a dumb game. All right. Well, hopefully this just shows. I know I flooded like crazy, but you know, the draw 3 for 1. You know, this is just a broken card. Should not be in any format, let alone in Pauper. So that will be my my spiel to get this card banned in Historic and in Explorer. He didn't have a deck that, you know, fills up the graveyard. It just naturally happens through the course of the game, and then at the end of the game, he has a 1 mana draw 3. And I barely won. All right, well, GG's. I guess I'm happy that I won. That was such a messed up game, though. See ya.